So today's video is going to be showing you how to take carrots that you get from the supermarket, your garden, or your local farmer's market and grow seeds from. Now, the best way to do this is to buy carrots already grown the first season, so that because it takes 2 years, 1 year to grow the carrots, then you got to have another year to get the carrot tops and then the seeds. So by buying them already done, you've already saved 1 year. So step one is to take big carrots, because the old saying is, you start with big carrots, you're going to get big carrots. And so what I do is I take a knife and I chop off, cut off about a half an inch or more of the top of the carrots. And I usually do 2 or 3 or 4 carrots, so that way there, if one doesn't work, then the rest will. So once I have this chopped off and cut off, I'll take my little chive container, and if I cut off a half an inch of carrot, I then put about a 1/4 inch of water in there. So you must keep moisture. If you don't keep moisture, it'll dry out and it will die. So then what I do is I take my carrot top, and here's one that I cut probably about a week ago, and as you see, it's only about an inch or half an inch thick, and it's already, these here, as you see, don't even have any growth on the top, and already in a week it's got this much growth. So then I put it in the water, and as you see, the water is not even at the top. I take my empty peanut butter jar container and I put it on top, and by doing that, it now holds the moisture. Then with this done, I now put it in the window, and I'll just leave it in the window. There's no sense doing anything to it. And takes about a month to 2 months where this top will be 6 to 8 inches tall. And at that point, I then put it in potted soil, or it can be put into your garden. And my next part of the video will show you some that are growing in the garden. Okay, I'll be right back. Thank you. So I'm now outside, and these plants that you see in the ground here, I planted them about 5 months ago in the dirt, and I've already started to collect some of the seeds off. So this plant here is not much left to it. This one has had no seeds left, or no seeds yet, and this one is, they're not quite ripe yet, or fully ripe, but that's what it's going to look like. And I'll show you later on in the video how to collect the seeds from them. It's very quite simple. So these been in the ground. I started them 7 months ago. 2 months ago I put them in the dirt, and like I said, these ones here that were on top here, I collected them about a month ago, and these ones seem to be a little bit slower, but it'll take about 7 months from the beginning to the end from the seeds. And that's about all I do is I put them in a pot for a little bit. And once spring came, I put them out here in the ground. Here is a very, very close-up of the seeds that aren't quite ripe yet, and I thought I'd just throw this in really quick, like, for you can see. When they're ready to be harvested, instead of white, it'll turn brown, like a dead look, and then you know the seeds are ready. And at that point, like I said, I will show you how to get the seeds off of this. This is one of the carrots that I started about 10 months ago. It is now mid-October, so I started it right after Christmas. This is all the seeds up in here. About 2 weeks ago, I put an empty peanut butter jar underneath of it, so in case anything fell, any of the seeds fell off, they would actually fall into there. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to chop it off there, and then we'll take this into the house, and then we can start collecting the seeds from that. So I'll be right back. So I brought in my peanut butter jar. There is the top of the carrot that I put in out in the greenhouse, and I'm just going to dump everything onto this little container. There could be more at the bottom, so I'll get those out later. And all you really have to do is take your fingers and you just have to rub it like this. And you can do that for a few minutes. So once you've rubbed the top and you've got this, then you take your magnifying glass and your pair of tweezers, and I'm going to put this here, and you look for the seeds and then you just collect them. The rest is just waste that can go out into your lawn or wherever for composting. Thank you. So after you rub the blossoms where the seeds were, you'll get little seeds. And this is under a magnifying glass so you can see what they look like. They're probably 1 millimeter to 2 millimeters long. And as you see, there's 5 right here. And so now these seeds, which are dried up seeds, are ready to be planted. So next spring I will plant these carrot seeds, and hopefully I'll get big. And so that's the whole process, right from getting your store-bought carrots to growing them in your garden. So store-bought starts at the first year, you make your seeds the second year, and then on your third year you're actually using your own seeds to grow carrots. So if you keep harvesting a few seeds every year, you'll never have to buy carrot seeds again. So again, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to share, give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much.